The evolution of aircraft from the Wright brothers' first flight to the advent of supersonic jets is a fascinating journey of innovation and technological advancement. 1. The Wright brothers and the birth of aviation. 1903. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur Wright, made history on December 17, 1903 with the first powered, controlled, and sustained flight in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. 2. World War I and the rise of military aviation. 1914 to 1918. The First World War saw rapid advancements in aircraft technology. Planes were initially used for reconnaissance, but soon they were armed for aerial combat. The era introduced the biplane fighters like the Sopwith Camel and the Fokker Drive I, which became iconic in dogfights. 3. The Golden Age of Aviation. 1920s-1930s. The 1920s and 1930s were a period of significant progress in civil and commercial aviation. Charles Lindbergh's solo transatlantic flight in 1927 and Amelia Earhart's pioneering flights demonstrated the potential of long-distance air travel. 4. World War II and the jet age. 1939 to 1945. World War II was a catalyst for unprecedented advancements in aircraft design. The conflict introduced faster, more durable aircraft like the Spitfire, P-51 Mustang, and the Boeing B-17 bomber. Most notably, this period marked the beginning of jet propulsion with the development of the German Me-162, the world's first operational jet-powered fighter aircraft. This ushered in the jet age. 5. Post-war era and the rise of commercial jets. 1945 to 1960s. After World War II, the focus shifted to civilian aviation, leading to the development of commercial jets. The British de Havilland Comet, introduced in 1952, was the first commercial jetliner, followed by the iconic Boeing 707. These aircraft drastically reduced travel times and made international air travel more commonplace. 6. The supersonic era. 1960s-2000s. The 1960s introduced supersonic flight, with aircraft capable of breaking the sound barrier. The Concorde, a British-French joint venture, was the most famous supersonic passenger jet, flying at over twice the speed of sound, Mach 2, and significantly reducing transatlantic flight times. Military aircraft like the F-4 Phantom and the SR-71 Blackbird also reached incredible speeds, with the latter holding the record for the fastest air-breathing manned aircraft. 7. Modern aviation and the future. Today's aircraft are marvels of engineering, focusing on efficiency, safety, and environmental impact. The Boeing 787 Dreamliner and Airbus A350 are examples of modern commercial aircraft that use advanced materials and technology to improve fuel efficiency. Meanwhile, military aviation continues to advance with stealth technology and drones. The future may hold the revival of supersonic or even hypersonic commercial travel, with companies like Boom Supersonic developing new aircraft that could make supersonic flights more sustainable and commercial viable. Enjoy learning about 10 interesting facts about airplanes you may not have known. 1. Your airplane could get struck by lightning. On average, a commercial airplane is hit by lightning once a year. Thanks to advanced design and engineering, planes can handle these strikes without any damage. 2. Your oxygen masks have a limited supply. In case of cabin pressure loss, the oxygen masks lower down. However, they only provide about 12 to 15 minutes of oxygen, usually enough time for a plane to safely descend. 3. Pilots usually eat different meals. Pilots flying on long-haul flights often eat different meals to decrease the risk of getting bored and sick. 4. Your airplane tires don't burst on landing. Commercial airplanes are designed to withstand forces up to 38 tons. They are also inflated to a higher pressure than a car tires. 5. Your cabin air is thoroughly filtered. The air inside an airplane cabin is constantly cycled through HEPA filters that remove 99.97% of bacteria and viruses. The air is replaced every 2 to 3 minutes, making it even cleaner than the air in some buildings. 6. The black box isn't really black. The black box is actually bright orange to make it easier to find if it gets lost in a crash. There are usually two on board, one for flight data and the other for cockpit voice recordings. 7. The sky looks bluer at higher altitudes. When you're at your cruising altitude, the sky looks deeper and more blue because the thinner atmosphere scatters less light. 8. Your airplane wings can bend up to 5 to 7 feet during flight. This flexibility helps to absorb turbulence and makes your plane more aerodynamic. 9. The fastest commercial flight was the Concorde. This jet could fly at over twice the speed of sound, or Mach 2. It once took just under 3 hours to travel from New York to London. 10. Airplanes can even fly with one engine. Commercial aircraft are designed to safely land even if one engine fails. This safety feature is crucial, allowing planes to safely reach an airport. And there you have it, 10 amazing facts about airplanes that you might not have known. Enjoy learning and stay curious.